because I'll do CDs and stuff too.
I see people.
But I thought about that. That kind of sets me apart. Where I do my CDs at the end or music or whatever, and I'll just take pictures of CDs for my Instagram. You'd be surprised at how many people like metal, or country, or soundtrack music. There's somebody out there that likes it. I know people don't want to hear it. I don't want to be a horror channel.
No.
It's only part of it. I just want to be a book channel.
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever that encompasses. Yeah. And I just thought you could link up The Bridge, Skip Inspector. I have that CD. You're like, jealous? Who has that? The Bridge soundtrack. John Skip's a musician.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I'll have to take a picture of it, or I'll put it in one of my videos. Because I haven't done. My problem is I do video once a month for my book hauls. I understand if you do once a week, it's content. And people know once a week you're going to post here. And then you got people who come in and say, hey, I have a couple booktubers I want to tell you about. Todd the Librarian, Chuck the Book Club. And that'll drive guys like Cameron Chaney and Edward Warren. These people have a lot of people. Thank you. Mine spikes like, hey, little Thrifty. Alex. Love her. Who doesn't? I mean, you know. Just those shout outs, you'll get a bump. But then I'm on post for a month, and people are like, oh man, I sent them your way, you don't have any new content.
Yeah, that's when I know somebody's giving me a shout out somewhere.
You get a spike.
Subs go up a little bit.
And then you go back to when you first started, what's a shout out? You go back and all that's new to me is like, what's a shout out? And then you got to figure out how to do the hash marks and the links, and I'll run to my wife and how do I change my picture on it because it's getting stale. Well, come on in, I'll take a picture of you. Stand in front of your Mark Twain book, stand in front of your Richard Lehman book.
You should have seen my first thumbnail, man. It was a picture of me. I told Becky, I said, I don't know what to throw up there. So she had my mom gave me a bunch of pictures of me. It was a high school picture. And then when I did the Twilight Zone video, I went through there and I did a still shot of me sitting on the toilet out in the middle of the woods. And I said, that's going to be my thumbnail.
Should be your Christmas card.
That's what I said. I'd go with it. You know,
it's weird. I did a Thomas Jefferson video. Showed all my Thomas Jefferson. Lowest video I ever had. View-wise. If I do an Edward Lee, or being even a Brian Keene one, or Richard Lehman, it's ironic. If Harry Crews blows you away, which it would, I'm starting to know you, this book is just unbelievable. That's not a horror book. That's a southern Macon County. That voice, let's talk about the voice, Joe Lansdale. That voice of East Texas, that viewpoint on the world, that character, that humor is separate from the rest of the world. It's separate from any other. You got British writers. That's different. Ramsey Campbell. We've got a lot of Ramsey Campbell books. A little bit dry. Slow burns. Yeah. I've got a lot of his books just because when you first read Kurt Vonnegut, what was your feeling about Vonnegut? I didn't get it. My wife read it when she was 15 and loved it. I'm like, I started reading it in my 30s.
I don't know. Slaughterhouse-Five.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it. It's hard for me.
You got to get point to it. What's that headspace? Where's that Kurt Vonnegut headspace?
And anybody that's watched my videos knows I can't stay on point to save my life. If it's not scripted, I'll go off on these tangents.
But that's the beauty of it, though. Because something reminds you of a Clive Barker book when you first read a Clive Barker book, or a movie, or an interview you saw with it, or anything. The thing about with Vonnegut too is this is one of my favorites. God bless you, Mr. Rosewater. If you ask people, they don't know what that is. What is that? Let's go back to this. Harlan Ellison. even you who were fans of it, never heard that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought I read everything.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to read it? They made a movie about Don Johnson. It was called A Boy Named Bob, I think.
Oh, that's Elton, yeah. What is done? Yeah, but that's a little bit older.
You said you
Warren Nelson from Ohio.
Oh, by the way, I was born in Bowling Green.
Really? Wow.
My grandparents moved to where I live now, right around the hill in the early 60s. And they were like missionaries.
Yeah.
And they took over.
Share that with how you get from Bowling Green, Ohio.
Yeah,
to,
I know. Because
here's 40 miles from here.
Here's the deal. People in eastern Kentucky, when you're not around here, so when I go back to Ohio, I get the same thing. You're not from around here because I have an extra sub-dialect of eastern Kentucky.
But yours is minimal though. Maybe it's because I've been down to Mississippi, but I feel like when I go to Mississippi, that, and Harry Crews talked about the dialect is dying.
Yeah.
We're all,
it is.
It's not that, what's it, Mason-Dixon line doesn't really exist anymore.
No.
Because my sister, they all moved down there.
Yeah.
They don't have it. When they first moved there, you had that Taco Bell.
With cheese on there.
Yeah, I gotta tell you this, man. I had to translate for a guy who's in the Black Gold Festival. I had a Red Wings game. Like 7 o'clock. And we was talking, and they were getting ready to put up the flyers, I think. And he stepped up and ordered, and the lady, he ordered what? She goes,
Would you like cheese on that?
and he goes, excuse me? I said, cheese. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. So,
But that movie stereotype, it is a stereotype. These dumb hillbillies. That's kind of disappearing too.
Yeah.
It might be in a comedy routine, but you don't really.
well, when I
When
went
it's
to,
deep, I mean, when they're like, if you were born where you're from now, you would have to have some. I mean, it took me 2.5 hours to get here. That's not that long. That's not that really. The CDs that I listened to seemed like that was nothing to get here. Now, if I would have came to your door, I would have got lost, and you would have had to come and find me.
when I
Save me
went
from the
to,
Bobcats and the Coyotes and everything else.
get back to the school, I went to Combat Engineer School in North Dakota. The people I met, their reps are 12 days. So they've changed their minds.
Yes.
They're like your thanks, I guess.
Could use this GPS like the.
Oh, yeah. The guy, back before we got decent internet, we was talking through HughesNet. I'm familiar with this place. The guy calls me from Christiansburg, which is 45 minutes away. He goes, sir, I'll be there. And I said, let me take it out there. He goes, no, I have GPS.
They're like me coming.
An hour or two later, he calls me and goes, I'm up this holler here. There's some things painted on the barn door. Dude, I don't know where you're at. And then he called me again from another place. And finally, I told him, I said, okay, make a left here, and when the dirt road ends, get on the blacktop. Come straight
That's
back,
every
and I'll
place
meet
that's
you.
there.
And it was 4.5 hours. And when he pulled up,
So I would have had to leave last night in order to have lunch with you.
and he said, congratulations, sir, you live in the most out-of-the-way place I've ever been to. He said, I was going to do 2 installations today.
GPS don't work.
And I tell my wife, and I joke about it, that as far as I can tell, Todd and his wife live in a holler. What's a holler?
Yeah, well, you have to be on the holler. It's just, it's basically this stream goes up this way and it branches up this way. Tributary, that's a holler. That's a holler. The branch comes out. It's basically where 2
So
hills come.
but it's water.
Well,
The stream, because you're saying where the stream comes together, but it's not because of
where
the
the
water.
tributaries branch off.
Or is that the origin of it? Where
It's
water Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. It's not because you gotta go down to the big stick and turn right and go back because they have a log cabin back there. That's what I
When you
mean,
go to the stuff station, you hang right?
yeah.
Or-
So it's not like going down to the Shell station, you go over to the Arby's and you take a left.
I
There's a tree that goes this way and there's
had